dream. We believe in it, and we will fight for it. With that?
Yes, and ultimately I think that there are 3 points of consensus here that are very important in getting a solution to this issue. The first is that there is consensus here across geography and states on increased federal resources to cities and municipalities dealing with this issue. The second is to allow for work authorizations so that the folks in here can get to work and start supporting themselves as soon as possible. They are prevented from getting jobs, they are prevented from employment, and that is part of the strain on our public systems. The faster that folks can access the work that they're asking for legally, the better we can solve this problem. And the third is extension of temporary protected status for Venezuelans, who are the largest population that are arriving here. So with that, we thank you all, and ready to wrap up?
Well, the American dream will not be bullied into submission today. We will continue to fight for the American dream. We will not be bullied. We will not be pushed into a corner. We will fight for these common sense solutions. TPS for the Venezuelans, an extension. They already have TPS. Work permits for people that just want to work for their families. Additional funding, yes, for New York City needs more funding so we can get this done. God bless you, America. We love you.
Let's face it, in places like New York City and Chicago and even a little bit in Boston, where these migrants have been shipped, and rightfully so, this shouldn't just be a problem that touches the border because of Joe Biden and his open border policies. Everyone should have to experience, especially those places that say they're a sanctuary city and have been run by Democrats, the Democrat machine, forever. So people like AOC should be facing backlash. Mayor Adams should be facing backlash. But until recently, you don't really hear these tinges of infighting within the party. And all these people that are protesting and screaming and yelling, I wonder how many of them actually voted Republican, because I doubt that many. So my real question is how are they going to vote in the next election? Do they realize this problem is tied directly to how they vote? Directly. Not like by some other chain. This is directly caused by their vote for Joe Biden and these Democrat politicians who declared the city a sanctuary city. Okay? And now, migrants, by the way, mostly are military-aged men. This doesn't look like the tired, the hungry, the poor. This looks like the well-fed and opportunity-driven, not asylum seeker. Sorry. Gotta say it. They're putting these men, in many cases, who've been completely unvetted next to schools for small children. If you don't see the liability in that, I don't know what does. Inside of schools, inside of parks, overrunning our streets of New York. And people have had enough. So yeah, sure, getting these people work permits is great, but they've created such a border crisis in this country that unless they plug the holes and stop the bleeding right now, I don't know how this can be fixed. All of these people need housing, medical care. They need more than just being put in shelters and given jobs. We need to close our border and do this rationally, reasonably, and with sort of control. Because right now this isn't working, and AOC getting screamed at, boy. It's nice to see. Wonder if she'll still keep her job, or these people are fed up enough to vote Republican.